Like I remember it's the photo of you in that red shirt, and you're like doing this with your hair, like you're like flipping it, you have glasses on, you're kind of like doing like this like smirk and like biting your tongue in the picture, but you have this like cute smile at the same time. I mean, that was like one photo that instantly stuck out to me, just because I could feel like her like passion and personality, and like I just knew there was like this deeper part of this person that I wanted to know like right away. And then so what was interesting is we both around the same time had gotten out of not so great ended poorly relationships, I should say. And one of my best friends at the time, and I thought she was just changing music on the phone, and then I noticed she was swiping, and I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, I made you a profile on her, and she's like, you need to start dating again. And so I was like, all right, I'll give this a shot. I had already deleted Tinder. This was the first time I was even hearing of her. So yeah, we spent probably like the next like hour or so at the beach just literally looking through people on her. And then Katy pops up, and I was like, wait, like I need to message her. And like the entire time I'm like messaging back and forth with her, and my friend at the time had already said, she's like, your face is lighting up, like when are you gonna meet her? And it was about a week later that we actually met in person. So what was funny about that is I had friends in town the weekend that we technically met via her, and so I was like, this probably isn't the best time for us to meet. I invited her, and I didn't really expect her to come because it wasn't like a one-on-one date, but I was like, you can bring friends, bring whoever. I was like, I just really want to meet you, so it'd be great if you could come. And so she did. And I remember I was toward the back of the bar. I was in a conversation with a friend right when she got there, so it wasn't like the best timing on my part, but she had texted me that she was here, and I looked over, and probably 20 feet away at the doorway, there was light outside, and it was kind of dark inside. She of course had this like aura like over her just from the sunlight, but I saw her, and I was like, oh my gosh. And yeah, it was like I just like there was something like I could feel I don't know, like if you want to call it wavelengths, energy, whatever it was, but just like her being in the same room as me, something felt different in a really good way. I remember we were at one of the tables on the patio, and I had leaned into her, and I asked her to kiss her, which is like the first time I've ever done a lot of good things.
I felt dizzy in a good way.
Yeah, like love drunk, if you want to call it that.
It was almost like it was like a micro like firework reaction type thing, and that sounds so cheesy, but it was like it really was like all of a sudden I was like, holy cow, sparks were flying, like I just want more of this person. Like it increased the magnetic like draw that I had toward you too. I definitely felt like I remember when I first kissed a woman, it like was this earth-shattering experience where I was like, where's the ground, where's like the sky, I don't know what's happening right now. And so it was kind of like that same feeling of like, wow, this is like earth-shattering for a moment, and like everything just changed. But yeah, I was instantly drawn to her radiant like warmth that I saw in like her smile, and then there were other pictures where she looked so determined, and like those are like some of the qualities that I've still grown to like love more and more about her. I think when we first met, there was just this instant feeling of both like nervousness and like you are home and you are comfort to me. So I think I was like, oh my gosh, is this really happening? And like that was like the nerve side of it, but the other part was like, this is really happening, and that was like the home and comfort of it too. So we hung out like almost every day since that date that we first went on, and like we keep getting to know each other better, and I think we cooked dinner for each other like a couple of times, and then there was a time where I cooked dinner for Amanda, and I was so nervous, so I made like 4 different types of chicken because I didn't know what kind of chicken she would like, and then I had like I went all out and like did like a bunch of different courses for the meal, but the last part of it was dessert, and I made her this angel food cake, which is basically a tribute to her mama, which was her mom who passed away. Well, her grandma, but like acted as her mom. But anyway, like the angel food cake had sentimental components to Amanda and reasoning for her. And I made her this angel food cake, and then with strawberries I spelled out GF for like girlfriend and like officially like asked her to be my girlfriend.
How's that?
That was
Like, how
really
many
quick.
weeks?
Like we did the U-Haul.
Well, it was almost
That's
3
really
weeks.
Okay.
It was I guess it was
Like
3
3
weeks
weeks?
after we
Yeah.
like started like getting to know each other and dating. So I think I was at a point where I knew in my life like anyone that I'm getting romantically involved in like is going to be someone that I want to stick around in my life for like a long time. Like I'm not here to just go on dates with people and have girlfriends for the sake of having a girlfriend. So I knew pretty quickly like, and I think I've said this to you before, that I wanted to spend more of my days with her than without her. And I obviously love my independence, but it was like I'm just gravitationally like pulled toward this person, and just their warmth, their comfort, determination, everything like was what I wanted to be around. So it was a pretty clear, like there was no hesitation, and I like kind of went all out. I like played NSYNC's like "Will You Be My Girlfriend" song while I asked her to be my girlfriend. It was the cheesiest, like silliest thing.
Everything definitely clicked. I immediately said yes. Katy, like she mentioned, like I knew almost pretty much instantly that I wanted to spend more days with her than without her as well. I cared so much about her. I was like, I don't want to rush this by any means. I said, when you're ready, I was like, I'm not going anywhere. So yeah, it's not even that I, said you have to be the one to ask me. I just wanted her to know full-heartedly that if she wanted it to happen, that it would.
And then I made it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.